Hey guys, this is Jean-Claude, and today's deck opening is going to be for Keith Philliben, so wish him good luck in the comments down below. Last deck had a Lady Lorena in Sanctum, and that's a pretty sweet card. Alright, Orange Archon, first house is Sanctum. It feels a little bit blurry here, give me a second. That should be better. Dis is the second house, followed by Shadows, the Drowsy Lord Ruffian of Erishold. And look at that, I really do enjoy having these Archons where I feel like there's an Archon inside of it, like maybe this is some sort of machine right here. And although it'd be unbeknownst to the people on the Crucible, we see that this is the actual Archon inside of it. Got some cool little symbols on the outside here. Let's see what this thing has. Starting off with Shadows, it's Techno Thief, 3 power elusive, reap, discard a card from your hand. If you do, you draw a card. Sack of Coins, amber whenever you play it. Deal 1 damage to a creature for each amber you have, that's a good card. Liam Say with a damage pip, 3 power elusive. At the start of your turn, you may deal 1 damage to a creature. Interesting, first time seeing this card. Doesn't feel like the most Shadows type of card, but interesting nonetheless. The Shadow Smith, 3 power, each mutant gains elusive. Spike Trap, it's an artifact, amber whenever you play with a damage pip. Omni, destroy it. If you do, deal 3 damage to each flank creature. Oh, Safe House, it's an artifact, amber whenever you play it. Action, archive a friendly creature from play. Let's see a rad, penny, or a bow nithing here. Macus Asp, 3 power skirmish and poison. Another Macus Asp. Fidget. Wait a minute, we're still in the uncommons? Wow, that's kind of wild. 2 power elusive, reap, discard a random card from your opponent's archives or the top card of their deck. If that card is in action, play it as if it were yours. Subtle Auto, 1 power, play. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Opportunist, it's an upgrade, amber whenever you play it. This creature gains elusive, play. This creature captures 1 amber from its opponent. Dark Wave, amber whenever you play it. Deal 2 damage to each non-mutant creature. Oh man, we didn't see any abusive cards with that safe house. That's a shame. Let's hope Sanctum looks a little bit better here. Dino Knight, 6 power, 2 armor. Play, you may exalt it. If you do, deal 3 damage to a creature. As I've mentioned before, I do love this play effect. It's even better because we have a big body here to protect that amber. Mantle of the Zealot, it's an upgrade. With a damage pip this creature gains, you may use this creature as if it belonged to the active house. Great card. Whoa, Lord Golgotha, 5 power, 2 armor. Before the fight, deal 3 damage to each neighbor of the creature Lord Golgotha fights. If you have not yet played with this card can really keep an opponent's board in check. 3 damage is huge. This guy typically can survive quite a few fights. This is an awesome card. Charge, amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each creature you play gains play, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. Okay, let's see a lot more Sanctum creatures. Purify, oh boy, this wall of text. Amber whenever you play it. Basically, you purge a mutant creature. If you do, that creature's controller discards cards from the top of their deck till they discard a non-mutant creature, then it goes into play. Seeker of Truth, 3 power, 1 armor. Fight, you may fight with a friendly non-Sanctum creature. Another Seeker of Truth. Gizelhart's Zealot, 4 power, enters play ready and enraged. Font of the Eye, it's an artifact. Omni, if an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, a friendly creature captures an amber. Whew, thank goodness we saw this. We are pretty far into Sanctum, and we have not seen much amber control. I feel like Shadows was kind of lacking for Shadows normally being an amber control house, so this, with the possibility of being able to use this every single turn, that is pretty sweet. Commandeer, amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, after you play another card, a friendly creature captures an amber. Burning Glare, amber whenever you play it. Enhance the damage pip. Stun an enemy creature or stun each enemy mutant creature. Bulwark is 4 power, 1 armor. Assault 2 gives its neighbors Assault 2. Now we're on to Dis. Let's see both some artifact control and some amber control in this house, please. Red Hot Armor, amber whenever you play it. Each enemy creature with armor loses all of its armor until the end of the turn and is dealt 1 damage for each point of armor it lost this way. Very iffy card there. Gabos Long Arms is nice. Damage pip, 5 power. Before the fight, choose a creature. It deals its damage to that creature rather than the one it's fighting. These type of effects are always good if you can target one of your opponent's elusive creatures, either with its ability or just from the fight in general, so you can keep this on the board a little bit longer. Relentless Creeper. Oh man, this was a perfect opportunity to get some type of enhancement on this card, because this card is something that returns from the discard pile anytime you call this. This is a really neat card. So basically I said what it does. It's 2 power. Hystracog, 4 power, enhanced 3 damage pips. Action, destroy a damaged creature. Essence Scale, it's an artifact, amber whenever you play it. Action, destroy a friendly creature. If you do, ready and use a friendly creature that shares a house with the destroyed creature. Snarret, 4 power. At the end of your turn, capture an amber. Action, move each amber from Snarret to the common supply. Cinder is 6 power, 2 armor. Taunt, reap, destroy a friendly creature. Can't really think of a creature that we really want to protect in this deck yet. Infernus, damage pip, 4 power. Play, purge up to 2 cards from a discard pile. Your opponent loses amber equal to the number of amber bonus icons on the purged cards. Drekkers, 4 power. Damage dealt to Drekker's neighbors during fights is also dealt to Drekker, reap, steal, and amber. Dark Minion, 1 power, enhance the damage pip. Destroyed, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Brabble is 2 power. Destroyed, your opponent loses an amber. If it happens to be their turn, they lose 3 instead. And the final card of the deck is Bonesaw, 5 power. If a friendly creature was destroyed this turn, Bonesaw enters play ready. This did bring some amber control with it, so that's nice. Did not see artifact control, though. Let's bring up our amber. Oh, actually, Essence Scale will make Bonesaw more reliable. That's nice. Ooh, not much amber inside of Dis. How much did we have in Sanctum? I don't think it was a lot either. Okay. Shadows? Shadows at least had some amount, but we did have a decent amount of creatures in Shadows. Oh boy, okay. Show us at least 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whew. Good. I was a little bit worried it could have been less than 10, so 11 is a fine number. Let's bring up our amber control now. Opportunist, okay, it's immediate. Commandeer is nice. Brabble. Drekker Infernus. Snarret, yeah, Dis definitely had the best amber control in here. Font. Oh man, wow, this Shadows was really lacking on amber control. All right, let's see what we have here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not terrible. Let's look at the creatures. Feel like we're going to have a decent amount of creatures in here. Nice pockets. Okay. Count them up. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. And that also includes something like a Relentless Whisper, which will keep coming back. Oh, Relentless Creeper, not Whisper. That was a Shadows card from the first set. And also something like Safe House. Did we have any play effects we could abuse? Let's see. Specifically in Shadows. I know that we had the auto. Okay, right there. And was that the only one? Still not terrible, actually, to always be able to force our opponent to discard a card every time we call Shadows. That's actually pretty nice. I wonder if I have that in any of my decks. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Not as strong as obviously recurring some sort of steal effect, but potentially reducing the amount of plays your opponent has whenever they call a house during their turn. That's pretty nice. Card cycling is not something you'll see a lot of with these houses. Off the top of my head, I think it was just this one, the Techno Thief. Liam Say, what a weird card. So it's elusive, deal 1 damage to a creature. I mean, I guess it slowly pings off your opponent's creatures. Probably would have been better if we had something like a Seeker Needle to go with that. A little bit of damage got spread around. Let's see, so we had, was there a taunt inside of Sanctum? I don't think there was. I believe our only taunt happened to be right here in Dis. Yeah, okay, what do we want to protect? I know we want to protect something like Fidget. Actually, Macus apps are actually really good to protect as well. Imagine seeing something like that. Macus apps on their own, well, they're not really that great. 3 power isn't that much, but if they can attack every turn, a Skirmish Poison basically knocks out almost any creature your opponent can play. I would love to see a situation where we could have the Cinder surrounded by Asps. That will control your opponent's board. Yeah, so other than that, Fidget, Gabos Long Arms might be worth protecting as well. Not too much other than that. Drekker would just die whenever they attack Cinder anyway. Snarret's a good option as well. Something I'm interested in seeing here is exactly how many mutants we have because, let's see, the Shadow Smith here. Its effect does help both players, but if we have more mutants than our opponents, it could be a good card, especially depending on what these mutants are. So we're just going to pull those up real quick, see what we have here. Giving them elusive could be powerful. So far, nothing too insane. Oh, okay, Snarret. That's a good one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mutants is above average from what I've seen. Yeah, so giving them elusive like the Bulwark, that's actually kind of nice. Hystracog is actually not too bad in here. We had a lot of different effects that could do damage. Actually, speaking of things that could do damage, let's bring up... It's an action here. Charge. Let's see just how many Sanctum creatures we had to go along with this. I feel like we had a good amount. I have Charge in an old Coda deck, and I like it quite a bit. It's a really fantastic way to spread out some damage, control your opponent's board. It's typically easy to get 6 damage off it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 creatures. I like the odds of getting 4 to 6 damage every time we want to play that. That's pretty nice. Had some other good board control in here. The sack of coins spreading out some damage. Yeah, Hystracog looks pretty nice. That might be another one you want to protect. Last card to talk about in here is Mantle of the Zealot. Remember that situation I talked about earlier, having that cinder surrounded by Macus Asps? Well, imagine having a mantle on an Macus Asp in every single turn, no matter what house you call. Eliminate the opponent's most problematic creature. That would be pretty sweet. Heck, that's not the only card in Sanctum that can help us use the Macus Asp. Seeker of Truth lets us do that as well. Yeah, this deck seems to be all about the Macus Asp. Too bad we didn't have any ways to buff its power, just to keep it around a little bit longer, or even potentially ward it. I think the deck can still do it anyway. But yeah, that's pretty neat to see a deck that really focuses on a card that, well, I hadn't thought of too much before this deck. All right, Keith Philliben, I hope you like your deck. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.